Magnus is in a very good favor.
Yeah, no, he seems to have like transitioned to this blitz mode pretty easily. But right now, his position is balanced. Does he really have much to work with here? Not really. I mean, white doesn't really have any big problems, right? I guess, we might want to put that pawn up to a5. White has control over the d file. You can't really move this knight. Can't really move this knight anywhere. So everything is under control in the position.
Yep.
So okay. I mean, objectively, like a draw is the result that we're going to see. And Pragg's 10-second increment should be enough for him to hold this, right?
Yeah,
hold this balanced.
I think so too. Yeah. It would be very hard to reroute these two knights because the knight on c4 is standing very strongly.
Yeah.
I think that's the B.
Should we just try b5? I mean, I'm thinking b5. Okay, Carlsen went here, but b5, maybe this was a problem. Then
and then a5.
Yeah, and then you get to have a pass pawn. Okay. Carlsen went knight, king f8. Very kind of interesting move, trying to bring the king to protect these important squares on the d file. Yeah, that's a nice looking move. What's Pragg going to do here?
Yeah, very solid and principled as well. You just want to bring your king in the end game.
It's quite smart. Yes. Okay, so maybe Pragg will go knight b6, and then Magnus maybe is going to go for the trade, but
king g2.
King g2. Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm starting to feel like, when I see moves like king f8, king e7, I'm starting to see Magnus's concept here and like how things could be a little bit unpleasant. But a5 is a good move.
a5 is a good move.
Yeah.
And I mean, so far, white has a better position on the queen side. So maybe, Pragg is just using that fact. So rook h1, trying to tie down the king to its position.
The king here is excellent, right? Like these squares are guarded. Black has hopes of finally using these knights, finally. One day, right?
Yeah.
That can actually move. Okay, we can see that this is unpleasant. Pragg is under 20 seconds.
Yeah, Pragg has to play faster now.
I think Magnus has just transitioned way better to like the fact that this is going down to blitz. Because you see how he just speeded up, right? And he continues to play fast, and he's just kind of, seizing the initiative here, right? Like right now, exactly. The knight came in. Now there's a fork threatened. And king
king
g1.
has to move again, yes. Yeah, well, I think it's because black has a clear idea on what to do in this position compared to white's. And yeah, we see it now. It's going to be very, very like in the blitz mode. Like
Okay, Pragg's rook is under attack. He has to move it away. He moved to d2, rook h3. Like, look how fast Magnus is playing his moves. He just doesn't even want to give him a chance to breathe, actually. That's what I mean. Like, he could take a bit of time on these moves. I guess this one is fairly obvious. He wants to kind of use the third rank, maybe have ideas of rook c3. a6, what is that? Why is he doing that? Why did he just do that?
Did he just give up the pawn?
He did. He just gave up a pawn, and I'm not sure why. I have no idea why that move just happened. Okay, because he wants to get this pawn. But the thing is, like, first of all,
there's rook c3.
There's rook c3. That's one idea. And also in this position, there's also ideas of even the knight coming in with all those fork threats. So I don't know.
This is too loose. I mean, like, it's not a position when you're sacrificing a pawn, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Magnus went for knight g5 was stronger, but Magnus went for this. Knight a5, and now knight g5. Yep, played instantly. Now the knights are coming in. Look at those beautiful knights.
Wow.
Look at that attack coming in.
Right, and the king is in the meta net. Yeah.
He was merciless in this part. Did you feel that?
Yeah,
did you feel like how he just went on the attack and he started playing so confidently? He knew he had to use Pragg's clock against him. All right. So now, what do we do? Black is still up a pawn. I mean, I don't know. This is obviously still a nice advantage for him, but maybe it's not the most, it's incisive. He might want to take a little bit of time here.
Yeah, I think he would like
this
to,
is still
to
a
keep
good,
the
very
rook on the
good
board.
move, right? Like this is still, chances to win, I guess, are pretty good here. I mean, he's just up a pawn. You'd think that he has like excellent chances to win this position. Yeah, but he went for something more incisive.
Yeah, I think he would like to keep the rook on the board.
Yeah, he went for knight g to h3. Is he going on the attack? So we probably have to go here.
King f1, rook f3.
Yeah, are there checkmate threats like on the back rank? There kind of are, aren't there?
Yeah, yeah.
There's like rook a3, rook
yeah.
a3, and there's a checkmate threat with rook a4. And also, this is incredibly a back rank checkmate.
Yeah, it is.
It is because the king is completely limited by the knights. Oh man.
Wow, and
That
Pragg
was-
just doesn't have time to think about everything.
Yeah, that's checkmate on the back.
So-
Oh, that's a check. No, hold on. He took with a
It's
knight.
a check.
That,
King
yeah,
F6,
King F6.
and
wow.
that's it. Wow, so Magnus won the first game, and in a completely equal position. And
But that was so good.
That was
so good. You have
very
to
instructive,
appreciate. You know, when
yeah.
you see this live, it's such a different experience from just watching, downloading the game afterwards and seeing the moves, right? Because you see, like it feels like it was easy, but it wasn't that easy. There were so
wasn't.
many
It
masterful
wasn't.